Your brain is not your friend. And that's the first lie you need to break. It doesn't exist to make you successful. It doesn't exist to make you powerful. It exists to keep you alive, and alive is not the same as fulfilled. Your brain is designed to avoid risk, avoid pain, avoid effort. It wants you safe, predictable, quiet, soft enough to survive, small enough to never threaten the unknown. That's why every time you try to change your life, your own mind becomes the enemy. You feel resistance, doubt, fear, excuses that sound logical. Rest today. Start tomorrow. You deserve a break. Just one more scroll. That voice isn't wisdom. It's survival programming. And the reason you struggle with discipline isn't because you're weak. It's because you've been obeying the wrong commander. But today, that war ends. Because I'm not going to tell you how to motivate your brain. I'm going to show you how to override it. Step 1. Understand what you're fighting. Your brain does not care about your dreams. Read that again. It does not care about your goals, your potential, your future self. It cares about one thing only: comfort-based survival. That's why doing nothing feels natural. That's why discipline feels violent. That's why growth feels wrong. Your brain would rather keep you average and breathing than exceptional and uncomfortable. So when it tells you don't go to the gym, skip the work today. You're tired. You're not ready. It's not protecting your future. It's protecting your habits. And the longer you obey that voice, the more power you give it, until one day, you don't even fight anymore. You just watch others live. Step 2. Reprogram your relationship with pain. Most people run from pain. That's the mistake. Pain is not the enemy. Pain is the signal. Pain is the cost of transformation. The currency of strength. The entry fee to clarity. Every strong version of you lives behind discomfort. So here's the switch you flip. Every time your brain says, "I don't feel like it," you respond with one word: good. Because that feeling means you're standing at the edge of growth. You stop asking, "What feels good?" You start asking, "What builds power?" Pain stops being a warning. It becomes the trigger. Step 3, the 3-second kill switch. Hesitation is where your brain wins. The moment you pause, it floods you with reasons, doubts, scenarios, fears. So you remove thinking from the process. You give yourself 3 seconds. That's it. You wake up and don't feel like getting up. Yay, move. You see the workout and doubt creeps in. E, begin. No negotiations. No debates. No motivation required. Action kills overthinking. Movement silences fear. If you wait for confidence, you lose. If you wait for clarity, you lose. If you move, you win. Step 4, daily war mode. You don't need a perfect routine. You need a daily act of resistance. One thing every day that makes your brain uncomfortable. Cold exposure. Hard training. Deep focus without distraction. Speaking when you want to stay silent. Small acts, but violent against weakness. Each one sends a message to your brain: I'm in control now. And repetition turns that message into law. Step 5, kill the old identity. Most people wait to feel disciplined. That's why they never change. Discipline doesn't come from feeling. It comes from decision. You decide who you are. Then you act like it, even when your brain resists. You tell yourself, I'm not lazy. I train myself to avoid pain. And that training ends today. Then you do something hard, and you do it again tomorrow. Not to complete tasks, but to forge identity. You're not rewiring your schedule. You're rewiring who you obey. Final truth. Your brain will never thank you for this. It will never approve. It will never cheer. But it will submit. And when it does, you stop being a thinker who dreams and become a machine that executes. You've listened to your brain long enough. That version of you ends here. From now on, you do the hard things.